Hey guys, I'm Drew357 and we are excited to show you today the Volquartsen Mini Scorpion. We're going to start by shooting this gun a whole lot and let you see how it shoots, and then we'll sit down at the table and take a close look at it. Before we get too far into the video, I'd like to thank some of our channel supporters. The first is Target Sports USA. We appreciate their ammo support, and one of the things I like about their company is they give you free shipping on bulk quantities. Next, I'd like to thank Ballistol. They make cleaning fluids to clean up these firearms, and they also make suppressor cleaner that works really well on this Spanish 22 suppressor. And third, I'd like to thank Talon Grips. They make grip tape that goes on firearms. In my own experience, I like putting it on some of my concealed carry handguns. It helps keep the handgun in my hand for follow-up shots much better. So here we have the Volquartsen Mini Scorpion. The color is black camo, a beautiful paint job. It's chambered in .22 long rifle, and we have a Banish 22 suppressor here on the muzzle from Silencer Central. The thread pattern on the end of the muzzle is 1/2 by 28 TPI. And you can see here's the thread protector. They even have a really nice black camo job put on there, some nice knurled checkering. Up on the top of the gun is a Picatinny rail. You can put whatever kind of optic you want up here. I chose to go with a Trijicon SRO 2.5 MOA. I like 2.5, so for longer shots you can dim down the red dot to be more precise, but up close you can make the dot a little brighter and acquire your targets with ease. The rear sight is a Target Volquartsen rear sight, and then there's a fiber optic green sight on the front. I like the green because a lot of targets I shoot at have a bullseye that's red, so the green contrasts it very, very well. I love the grips on this firearm. They're made by Hogue, they're rubber. I have other firearms that tame recoil really well with the same type of grips. The grip angle on this Mini Scorpion is a 1911 style grip angle. The 2245 series Rugers have the same angle on there. You can see you've got your safety right here, your bolt release, and then this is your mag release. They've got some really nice checkering on the top there. If I take the magazines out, these are very similar to your Ruger 2245 series. Same magazine. They hold 10 rounds of 22 long rifle. So this gun is all custom parts. That's one of the things that sets it apart from some of the Rugers. This competition bolt here has a DLC coating on it. The first thing I noticed picking this firearm up was just how perfect this coating was. You can see your face in it, and I thought it would get really dirty and not look like that after shooting it a lot. Nope, it looks perfect. There's a lot of precision machine parts on this gun. It enables it to cycle subsonic ammo with ease. Part of that is there's a Sure Strike firing pin, also an exact edge extractor in here, and a really nice custom recoil rod. So I found that this gun would cycle subsonics down to 875 feet per second, which a lot of other handguns will not cycle that are automatics. I tried the 710 feet per second subsonics and they would not cycle in this gun. So you would just pull the bolt back and take your shot. This makes for a perfect suppressor host in my opinion. Part of the reason why is it's weighted so nicely, and the Mini Scorpion is actually made out of an aluminum frame, and the Mini Mamba is made out of a polymer frame. So some people prefer the aluminum frame, and I think that's part of the reason why Volquartsen made the Mini Scorpion, and also it comes apart like the Ruger Mark II and Mark III. They do make uppers for the Ruger Mark II and Mark III, just like this gun. So you could have a hybrid between your Ruger and Volquartsen parts. So we have another short video field stripping this firearm. I'm going to put a link in the description. You should really go watch that. We just take it apart, put it back together real quick. There's a special little tool that Volquartsen gives us that goes right in here on the grip. I usually used a paper clip, but I saw this little tool they gave us, and that helps you start the takedown process. So this firearm is probably one of the most accurate pistols I've ever shot in my life. It has a 3-inch barrel, but it's got an amazing trigger. The trigger weighed in average 1 pound, 14 ounces. It says that it's a little over 2 pounds on their website, but this one kept weighing in at 1 pound, 14 ounces. There were shots made out to 200 yards with ease. 100 yards was no problem at all. I think if you're just looking for a fun plinker, maybe even something that you wanted to let your children shoot or your spouse, this would be an excellent firearm. So I tried putting some little bit larger suppressors on the end of this firearm, and it looked kind of funny, but I'll be honest with you, it was still weighted perfectly because of this 3-inch barrel. All the parts on this firearm, I might have mentioned this, they're Volquartsen custom parts. So this firearm's not cheap. It's going to come in a little more than twice the price of 2 Ruger Mark IVs, but I think it's well worth the money. You kind of get what you pay for here. We appreciate you tuning into this video. We've been going with a format where we shoot the guns a whole lot at the beginning and then we talk about them. So if you guys like that format, give us some feedback. We have been uploading to Instagram and Facebook and X. If you'd like to go over there and check out what we're posting, we'd love to talk with you, chat with you. One of my passions is to help people find firearms that they really enjoy shooting, but they also shoot very well. So if you ever have any questions, I'll tell you what little I know. I've been obsessed with guns since the age of probably 5 or 6 and just haven't stopped shooting them. I'm Drew357. We appreciate you stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next video.